Hi guys, it's Spence here again. I guess I haven't done a life lesson in a long time, and I guess the inspiration for this one was I think the past few times that I have been getting some bribes. I get bribes all the time. Like I get people telling me to do stuff, send them like foot pics. The rationale behind why will I do that? For me, it's like I have other options for where I will get the money from, and for me, the more options you have where you get your money from, the more freedom you will get in the future. I've been doing life for a long time, and I have a lot of people who would always seem to make a comment about you work so hard. But for me, in my perception, it's like, oh, for me that's normal. And I guess at the moment I feel like I am experiencing the freedom that you get from working hard. I think there will be a lot of different opinions on this. I have a lot of people who will say, oh, work smart, not hard. But based from my experience, from my own experience, it seems like I'm used to it. I'm used to walking to work and back. Some people that see or look at it think that I'm having such a hard life, but for me, it's normal. For me, I'm actually enjoying the walk. I have a break between leaving work and getting home. All the thoughts of work, maybe while you're walking, you process that, and I get a bit of exercise. I didn't spend anything for transportation. No gas, no bus fare. I just spent my calories. I think that's actually quite good. I think that's very smart. And I'm used to doing a lot of things for myself, and I used to carrying heavy stuff at work. I would volunteer to lift the leg up. For me, in my perception, it's like, well, it's like you go to the gym and you pay to lift stuff, Here, I'm getting paid to lift this leg. I feel like the more I move, the more I'm burning my calories. Not only that, I think that the more you train yourself to move, work, do stuff, I think the more that you will be able to gain freedom. Because what I've noticed in life is that sometimes people will use work as a pawn, like, I will give you more work to punish you. But if you're not scared of having more work, okay. Okay then. I can finish that in 5 minutes. Because for you, it's like, it's nothing. Like, for me, there's a lot of things that is just like nothing to me. Make food, I do that every day. That's nothing to me. Some fruit, I can even do that in 10 minutes. And also, the other thing that people will use against you is money. Used to kind of have some sort of control over you. If you're not scared of working hard, you can have a lot of different options for where you're gonna get your money from. If I don't get that money, it's fine. I have this other option. Like, I can get my money from this job. I think it really helps. Like, if you're used to it, you don't really feel like you're suffering while you're doing it. If you're not used to something, right, it could really feel like it's so hard to do. Like, I am suffering so much doing this. Because you've never done it before, and you're not used to it. One of the things that contribute to my happiness is actually the fact that I'm used to hard work, because I would never be doing a mundane job and feel like, oh my gosh, this is so hard, I'm suffering so much, because it's like normal. You can kind of come up with things to make it more interesting, and then the more you get used to it, it gets easier, you get better at it, and you get faster at it. You notice you can do a lot of things in less time. You get more time to do other things that you want to do, so it gives you so much freedom. And also, if you can do stuff for yourself, that's a very good way of getting your freedom, because whatever happens to you, even if you don't have any money to pay anybody to do stuff for you, you can do anything for yourself, and you don't feel lost. And I guess it's good for you to experience that from a younger age rather than later in life, because like later in life, you might think of it as more of a suffering. One of the things that I would advise to the younger generation is that while you're young, go and do stuff. Get yourself to get used to working. Get yourself to get used to working hard. Get yourself to get used to being independent. Get yourself used to doing stuff for yourself without anybody around. are you gonna be able to survive? I think that's a very good mindset to have to get to a certain level of happiness in the future, and more importantly, a certain level of freedom in the future. I hope you like this video. Give it a thumbs up if you like it, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel. I'm a ninja without a name. Don't fall in love.